Hello, I'm Miss Denise, and I'm going to explain the present perfect in affirmative and negative form. The present perfect is essentially a present tense. It also expresses the effect of past actions and activities on the present. It also expresses the effect of past actions and activities on the present. Let's see the timeline. They have lived in New York for 7 years. Let's see the statements formation. Affirmative statement. We have learned English for 8 months. We have subject, we, auxiliary verb, have, learned, verb, past participle, and the complement, English for 8 months. In the negative form, we have, they haven't been to Tokyo since 2010. The subject, they, have not, auxiliary verb negative, and been, verb past participle, and the complement, to Tokyo since 2010. We use an action that began, we use the present perfect to talk about an action that began in the past and still continues, which is unfinished past. For example, you have studied English for 8 months. The common time expressions for the present perfect are for example, for 2 years, for a month, for a few minutes, for half an hour, for ages, and since 1970, since the end of the class, since August, since 8 o'clock, since Christmas. We use for to express a period of time. She worked as a teacher for 20 years. When we use since for a point in time. She's worked as a teacher since 1995. An experience that happened at some time in one's life, the action still has effect in someone's present life. When the action happened is not important. The adverbs ever, never, and before are common with this tense. Let's see the examples. I've been to London before. Have you ever eaten snails? How many times has she been to La Paz? She has never been to La Paz before. Something important to remember is that definite times are expressed in the past simple. For example, when did you go to London? I ate snails while I was in Paris. She went to La Paz last year, but she didn't visit the museums. The present result of a past action that is usually very recently. The pizza hasn't arrived yet, or she has just finished her composition. We often announce news in the present perfect because the speaker is emphasizing the event as the present fact. For example, have you heard? The police has found another suspect in Tommy's case. Details about definite time will be in the simple past. They have been to Bolivia twice. They visited Salar de Uyuni last summer. We use the simple past in the second sentence because it's more specific than the present perfect. The present perfect also uses the adverbs yet, already, and just. I haven't visited the Louvre Museum yet, in a negative statement. Have you been to the Eiffel Tower yet? Yet is also used for questions. I've already visited the Sacré-Cœur. I just had French crepes for breakfast this morning. something important. She's been to New York. It's an experience. She isn't there right now. She's gone to New York. And in the present result, she's there now. That's all. Thanks for your attention.